little too much expansion through the midsection, or the root of the problem is coming from your erectors. So if I contract my back super hard, my stomach is going to stretch. These two work in opposites. So if my abs contract, my low back is then going to have to stretch, right? If I did a crunch. So if I'm trying to get that pelvic tilt in my front pose, and I'm trying to push the glutes back, but my erectors are what is driving my butt backwards, and it's like you're arching what we'd call is like a C curve. So my butt's going backwards, there's a lot of contraction through here, and my chest is going towards the same direction towards my glutes, then this massive curve here is going to expand out the stomach. So if I pose with that big curve through my back and a lot of contraction through the erectors, pushing my butt back, trying to arch my upper body, I'm going to get more here, as opposed to if I let this go, the middle of your back from like where your swimsuit is to the top of your low back, this should all actually be mostly relaxed because we're going to have more of an ab crunch going. So this is now going to let go, but the pelvic tilt is just going to be in that low portion. So it's really painful here, but not necessarily all through this area here. So in the front pose, instead of trying to push your butt back and stretch your stomach to get that push, because that's going to make this area bigger and expands the rib cage, and you'd be in here basically, you want to let all this go, or you'd be here if you're pushing really hard out this side of the hip too, then this is going to get shorter. You want to let all that go, just pelvic tilt, keep your glutes pushing back, scooping up, that face lift for the glutes, and then actually do like a stretch, like stretch the obliques up like you're reaching for the ceiling, and then you actually want to crunch right here. So that's what's going to make this more neutral, because if I'm contracted here, it's going to expand this out. So if I crunch my abs just a little bit, push my butt back with just the low part of the low back, then I can be more here, again, as opposed to here or here. It's this we want to be careful of. So let the low back go, pelvic tilt, stand tall, stretch, and slight crunch just through the upper abdomen.